So I just won the Skool games, and I'm about to show you exactly how I did that. If you saw my last video, you saw me talking about my far-fetched Hail Mary shot-in-the-dark strategy to try and win the games in the last week. And it was actually only a couple days before the games ended that I made that video, and I honestly didn't think I was gonna win. And I just put in a crazy amount of effort because I knew that I would hate myself if I didn't give it everything that I had. So this is exactly what I did. I'm about to show it to you guys to win the games and pull in about $20,000 in the last week and a half. So at the time of making that video, I wasn't even on the top 20 leaderboard. So you have to be on the top 10 to be considered a winner. And I wasn't even number 20. I think I had done about 8K and I needed to, or at the time of the video, I think I had done about 13K. And I needed to get to what the top was about 22 or 23K. And I'm trying to keep all the numbers relative because they went way up after that. But I wound up not only getting to number 10, as you can see right here, I got to number 7. And this is how, all right? This was the journey of the Skool games. So I started here with my YouTube, which led to coaching. So I had freelancers that I was teaching basically my method of warm outreach and how I got clients, and I was helping people get their first client. And I talked to a mentor of mine and he was like, you're not gonna get enough students to win the games, and if you did, you wouldn't be able to deliver. And so you need to pivot your offer. And his name is Max Pearson. He absolutely is a massive influence in why I won the games. And so this is an offer pivot that I made literally in week 3 of the games. It was August 19th that I talked to Max Pearson and made that pivot to done for you copywriting and moved all of the clients that I had outside of Skool onto Skool, as well as what I needed was a lot more than just the clients I had. So as well as the clients I had, I moved those clients onto Skool, and then I needed to find some new clients. I also had a couple new coaching clients in the meantime that had just organically through YouTube reached out to me, and I'd signed them up for my coaching program. So then started the outreach to my network. This is where the money started to come in because, like I said, I had about 8K, and I had taken my $7,000 offer and turned it into a $999 offer. So even moving clients from PayPal onto Skool, I wasn't making the kind of money that I could have been making copywriting. This is why the Skool games are not necessarily the smartest business move, but that's for a whole nother video. But this was just something that I think it was more just to see if I could do it. I wanted to try. So I started reaching out to my network, reached out to all the entrepreneurs I knew, and I took a flight to Cali. This was last Monday, so this is about a week and a half. It's Thursday now. It was the Monday before last. And I was so torn as to whether I should fly to California or if I should just hunker down, and I was in New Jersey at the time, and just work from home. I was at my parents' house and just really focus on winning and then fly to Cali after. Because I was like, this is probably a distraction. Why am I trying to fly? But there's so many people I knew, so many entrepreneurs I knew in California, and it was like this feeling of FOMO. I was like, I feel like there's stuff going on there that if I just flew there, I could make things happen. So I flew to California, and it felt like a massive risk at the time. Then panic started setting in. I started sending looms to everyone I knew because now it was about 5 or 6 days out from the games, and I still wasn't even on the leaderboard. So I sent looms out to every entrepreneur that I knew that I had met through Skool, through networking, through business conferences, friends of friends, people I knew through social media. I started sending loom videos detailing my offer and really explaining that I just really wanted to win the games and that I was making them a no-brainer offer. And I went insane with sending videos. I think I sent about 100 loom videos, and I got a bunch of people that were just really excited for me trying to go for the games that started sending in referrals like crazy. So from there, then I started doing webinars. I did webinars in 4 different communities. 2 of them were copywriting communities. 1 was a YouTube community, and then 1 was my free community. So I did webinars in all of those communities. And then I had some affiliate deals set up with the owners of those communities so that when they were referring people to my community, they would make an affiliate commission. And then I went insane with the DMs. I had some massive help with sending out DMs to everyone in my free community and making a crazy offer of 50% off in the final hours of the games. So the actual final hours, I went insane with the DMs. I sent out a second batch of DMs. I did in-person pitching because I was now in person in California around a bunch of entrepreneurs, and then I flew to Vegas and I was around even more entrepreneurs. So I was doing pitches in person, just explaining my offer. But it wasn't really like a pitch. I was just explaining that I was going for the games and how close I was. And I had 1 or 2 people sign up there. And so sign up on the spot in person in the conversation with me. And then I had the DM strategy, so I had the second round of DMs going out. And then I did a live stream with this guy, Ryan Duncan, in the final hours of the games. He was awesome in going live and basically just talking about what I was doing. He wasn't really like selling or anything like that, but a couple people bought just because they were like, oh, this is cool. And it was like that excitement of the final hours. And so they bought it like a way lower ticket, way less of a scope, but just to be a part of the community. And we called it like buying for the vibes. So that was kind of funny. And that is what got me to number 7, which at number 7, I was freaking out because I'm like, I was going for number 10. Holy crap, I just got to number 7. How do I keep number 7? Because I was so scared that the people below me were going to like push some last minute sales through. And so I locked in a couple sales at the last minute just because I was like, I want to make sure I stay in number 7. Like this is way better than number 10 where I was trying to get to and didn't even think I could. Now I'm number 7. How do I stay here? And so even once I had like won, even once I was on the leaderboard, even once I was rising through the levels in the final hours, I was still making sales until literally the last minute. And that was the win, number 7 on the leaderboard. It was super exciting. These are kind of the components. So I had built the foundation by building a big free community on Skool.com. Then I networked. I joined a bunch of masterminds. I invested in courses. I met people, and I just added value to them. Built relationships. So I flew across the country multiple times. I flew to Vegas. I flew to Vancouver. I flew to California. All of these places multiple times. I flew to Vancouver multiple times to network. I flew to Vegas. I can't even remember how many times to network with Skool Games winners. I flew to California multiple times just to like get around leadership and get around people that I was in masterminds with in person and really connect with them. That power of proximity is crazy. If you can get around people, go to conferences, go to masterminds, go to meetups, it's so much more powerful than a virtual event. So then I started building goodwill. I did work for free. Like I did free copywriting for people like Ted Carr and Max Pearson. And I just added value so that those relationships were really strong, and that it also helped me build my skill set, helped me build genuine relationships and get to know people's needs so that I could make a product that was actually meeting their needs. So that helped me master the skill. I spent hours and hours copywriting. I literally write for hours and hours every day. Like it's no joke. I won the games with a done for you copywriting offer. Like it's kind of crazy. I do copywriting for like over 10 Skool Games winners and some of the biggest communities on Skool. And I created a no-brainer offer. So it was such a freaking good offer that I was charging thousands and thousands of dollars for it off of Skool through PayPal. And a lot of my clients had been working with me before Skool, and they knew that I charged way more than $9.99 for it. And so for them, it was just like no-brainer. So yeah, so that's that. And there's another diagram here. So I made a $7,000 offer, only $9.99. I was honest about my goal. I told people that I was going for the Skool Games. I was like, I am doing everything I can. That's why I'm making this offer for you. It's not because I want to make money. It's because I literally want to win the games. And it's not even the most profitable way I could be building my business right now, but I really want to win. And so then I got around winners. I flew to California, which felt like a massive risk at the time. It was the best decision I could make because that is like the power of proximity. I got around people that then they saw how bad I wanted it. They bought into that vision. They helped me. They referred people to me. They, just like gave me the inspiration, the motivation. And so that's what led to the win. Okay, and there's another diagram over here. So this is my business plan moving forward. So I have my free community, my YouTube, which goes to my coaching students, but I'm gonna be changing that to a high ticket because I don't wanna be working with as many people. I would rather work with a couple people that are really committed and really serious. So I'm changing that from like low ticket, $9.99, to high ticket. I don't know exactly what the price is gonna be, but I'm gonna work on that. And then I also have coaches that is helping with the fulfillment there, but it's also going to be me fulfilling on the actual coaching and one-on-one calls. And then I have the Skool Games winners, which is my target avatar for clients. And then I am building out my copywriting team. And then also everything goes through me for the copywriting because currently I do all my copywriting. So I write copy for like over 10 Skool Games winners and over like 35 Skool communities. I have over 50 people in my community, but some of them are students. So that's how I won the games. That's my plan moving forward. It's really crazy exciting and incredibly I don't know. I want to only use positive words because it really is genuinely exciting. Like there's a lot of people that I think are really stressed with fulfillment after winning the games because then they're like, holy crap, I just promised X amount of people that I'm going to do all this. But I don't know, that's what you signed up for. So I signed up for that. I worked 18-hour days leading up to the games, and now some of the days after the games, I'm working 18 hours because I want to deliver incredible results. So I had this moment of realization after winning the games, like, because for a moment I was stressed for a little bit, and I was like, oh no, this is like my shot. Like, this is where I can prove to all these new clients how freaking incredible my copy is. I've already written for people like Ted Carr, Max Pearson, all these incredible, like Ryan Schroep, School Games winner. I've written for all these cool people, and now I have like freaking way more people in here that are School Games winners, and it's really exciting. And so yeah, I'm still taking, like I had a sales call today, I just made another sale, and so it's not like I won the games now I'm pressing pause. It's like I won the games, now I'm going all in. And so yeah, if you're thinking about going to the games, feel free to steal that strategy. I recommend you start a little bit sooner than the 19th of the month with your no-brainer offer, because it definitely puts a lot of stress on you. But it is such an incredible group of people, the networking opportunities and all that. And it's just really exciting to be in a competitive environment like that. I love competition. I think most entrepreneurs do. So that's what motivated me. But yeah, so we made it. We won the games. Kind of crazy to follow up that last video with this, but I really didn't think it was going to happen. So it's absolutely like blown my mind. And yeah, I think I will be the first young woman to go to the School Games ceremony without like a team or anything, just having one by myself. So it's kind of crazy, and gonna go actually start writing some copy now. So I'm supposed to put a call to action at the end of these videos though. So if you want help with your copy, building a school community, or if you have questions about actually landing clients or anything that I just talked about, book a call below. I'd love to chat, strategize. It's just the call for me to get an idea of if I can even help you. There's no pitch in this call. So if you want to, book one below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.